Meredith. I live in Te Bay with my husband Paul and 2 boys, Emerson and Albie. We also have a cavoodle called Jossie, who's brought a lot of joy into our life. Albie has an intellectual disability, autism and epilepsy, and Emerson was just diagnosed with autism at the end of 2023. You know, when you're in the thick of it, and especially when things are really intense and quite stressful, it's very difficult to stop and think about what you can do. Over time, I've sort of learned that it's just small little changes that we can make that increase our well-being.
Certainly when Albie was younger and he was in hospital a lot of the time, I knew then that I needed to do stuff to help myself so I can help my family and myself, I suppose. It's pretty obvious when you're going through sort of high levels of stress that you need to do things to help yourself.
In terms of spiritual health, incorporating things like quiet times into our daily routine and being grateful. I've really found recently when I've journaled frequently, it's really helped with just getting my thoughts out there. I also got a journal app on my phone now, so I can just kind of put some things and some thoughts in there as I go.
Daddy book.
I read quite a lot and we have a space we can read in. I also like to play computer games. I find actually you're focusing quite a lot on lots of different things when you're playing computer games.
Mental health has been a huge journey for me, and I would probably say the biggest area of progress in my life. And over the years I've been able to discover what I'm like in certain situations, what I'm like in certain seasons, and in terms of being able to get the help that you need. It's really important to reach out and talk to people about it, whether it's a friend, whether it's a parent, whether it's a doctor. Things like counselling can be a really great tool that has really helped me as well.
I go to the gym, try to go to the gym 3 times a week. I look to go out for walks. Now we've got a dog. He needs walks, and actually it's quite nice to have something to focus. We're not just walking for our well-being, we're walking for the dog, and that happens to help with the well-being.
Eating enough, because I think as mums we can be very busy and forget to eat. You know, even simple little things like meal planning can make a huge difference. Staying fit, taking my dog for a walk on the beach. I have found a lot of joy and a lot of opportunity to just reflect and be in the moment. And I'll look out and just watch the waves, and I'll just stand there and do some breathing and just really relax into the moment.
When you've got disability, neurodiversity, health issues as well, like the epilepsy of one of my children, I think it's about the blend between doing well-being things such as exercise, time away from technology, time one-on-one with a child, and the medical side of it, which is, sometimes medication. I mean, sometimes it's like the way you communicate with them, but it's actually the combination of the medical side of it, the therapy side of it, along with ensuring there's well-being for the whole family. You get that right for a short period of time, you can tell the difference. So the need to not think that one thing is the answer, it's always the combination.
Not to be too hard on herself. Let go of preconceived ideas about what I think my family should look like.
Tell them that everything eventually gets better, no matter how bad the situation is. It's not all bad and it's not all good. It's kind of moving in and out of being very difficult and being great.